Hi, I'm Rich Tehrani with the TMC Newsroom. Today we've got Greg Smith from Accudata Technologies. Greg, how are you?
Hi, Rich. Good. Good to see you.
Good. What's going on with your company? How's things?
Things are going very well. We're very excited. We talked before, and we launched a new product last year called Privacy Mobile, which is caller ID for mobile devices, and it's going very well.
Okay, so describe to me how that would work.
Well, basically, a subscriber needs to put a thin client on their phone. So we have multiple outlet sources. They can go right to privacymobile.com and download our application. It's a free trial right there. And once it's loaded on the phone, whenever a call arrives that's not in the contact list, we launch a quick query to our database, and we go get the calling name of the person associated with it.
That's a really interesting service. Could you give us that URL just more slowly?
It's www.privacymobile.com, PRIVUSMOBILE.com.
Okay, and once I download that, more or less, I'll be able to get caller ID for most of the people that call me?
Exactly. We recently did a study of how we're doing on that, and we're getting about 86% a real name. The rest of the time, we provide valuable information, whether we tell them it's a wireless call or we give them a city, state, or something. So whereas the home phones today, you're getting maybe 45, 48% calling name. With our product on your mobile device, it has to be a smartphone with a data connection. About 86% of the time, you're going to find out who's there.
And what kind of devices does it work on?
Right now, we have launched with Windows Mobile, Symbian, and RIM BlackBerry devices.
So Nokia, okay, so it sounds like you've got a pretty good coverage, right?
Yeah, we focused on the majority. Right now we're at about 80% of the smartphones have one of those three operating systems.
That so probably wouldn't work with the iPhone though, right? Because the app would have to run...
Because they have some limitations on the app keeping live simultaneously. We do have an application that's at Apple right now for testing, which gives the user the ability to check any telephone number and get a calling name, but it requires them to enter it.
Right.
So we've had that out in field tests and trials, and people are saying it works like butter. A true story, actually, is a VP of marketing was at a meeting with one of her VP associates, and a call came in for him, and he'd ignored it, and she looked it up on her Apple, and it was his kid's school.
Oh, wow.
And he didn't know it, didn't recognize the call, so he got up and took the call, and he had to leave the meeting.
Wow.
So it's really neat applications for it.
So I'm sure everybody who has a smartphone wants to have this application. Now the question I have for you is that, assuming we all get it, how's your revenue going to be made?
Well, we basically sell it as a subscription service, so it runs about $6 a month, and for that you get unlimited number of names and unlimited number of queries.
Okay, so when you say about, there are different plans depending on how long you sign up for?
Yeah, if you go for the 1 month, it's a little more. If you sign up for a full year, it's a little less, but that's order of magnitude. And so it's an ongoing revenue stream to us, and we charge it to your credit card and then recharge at the end of the period. Very simple.
Sounds very useful too for consumers. So what can we expect next from your company?
Well, the next obvious one is text messaging. How many times do you get a text message and you don't have any idea who that's from?
All the time.
And it's very simple for us to take the number out of the text message and do the same type of application. That's probably 5 months away. We have a couple other projects we want to get out of the way first and some enhancements, but we think that's going to be very powerful.
Well, be sure to give us a scoop when that's available.
We will, Rich. We will.
Thanks. We've been talking with Greg Smith, who's with Accudata Technologies. Greg, thank you so much for your time.
Good to see you, Rich. Thank you.